In what may go down as one of the most shocking political moments in post-apartheid South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa faced a humiliating blow as members of parliament voted to remove him from office. What was once thought impossible is now a grim political reality. Ramaphosa, once hailed as the savior of the African National Congress (ANC) and the country at large, has now fallen from grace amid mounting scandals, internal party mutiny, and national discontent. The drama unfolded in the National Assembly in Cape Town, where a highly anticipated motion of no confidence was tabled after weeks of mounting pressure from opposition parties, civil society, and even some factions within the ANC itself. What followed was nothing short of political theatre, emotional speeches, fiery accusations, and ultimately, a majority vote that sealed Ramaphosa's fate. With 237 votes in favor of the motion and 132 against, the result sent shockwaves across the nation. Chants of "accountability now" echoed from the opposition benches, while ANC loyalists looked on in stunned silence. Some wept, others simply walked out. The ANC, once a symbol of liberation and unity, appears more divided than ever. Ramaphosa's leadership had come under increasing scrutiny over the past year, particularly following the fallout from the Fela scandal, an alleged cover-up involving foreign currency hidden in furniture at his private farm. What was initially brushed off as a smear campaign by his allies grew into a credibility crisis that the president could not shake off. "This is not about party politics," shouted DA leader John Steenhuisen during the debate. "This is about protecting South Africa's democracy from leaders who believe they are above the law." Ramaphosa had his chance, and he failed. Even within the ANC, the knives had come out. Prominent figures like Lindiwe Sisulu and Supra Mahumapelo, longtime critics of Ramaphosa, were reportedly instrumental in mobilizing internal support for the motion. Sources inside the party suggest that tensions had reached a breaking point, with some provincial leaders fearing that Ramaphosa's continued presence would cost the ANC dearly in the 2026 general elections. The motion's passing now triggers a constitutional process that could lead to either the appointment of an interim president or fresh elections, depending on how swiftly Parliament and the ruling party act. Deputy President Paul Moshatile is currently seen as the likely interim leader, though nothing is set in stone. In a brief and visibly emotional statement from the Union buildings, Ramaphosa said, "I accept the decision of Parliament, though I do so with a heavy heart. I have always served with integrity and in the interest of the people. History will judge my time in office." Outside the gates of Parliament, protesters gathered, some celebrating what they see as a victory for accountability, others grieving the loss of a leader they still trusted. "This is not a win," said one Ramaphosa supporter. "This is just more instability. We should be building, not breaking." Political analysts are already weighing in, with some comparing the fall of Ramaphosa to that of Jacob Zuma, while others see this as a turning point in South African politics, the moment when public pressure and democratic institutions proved stronger than party loyalty. "This is a clear sign that the ANC is no longer immune to consequences," said Professor Thuli Madinsila, former public protector. "Whether it's good or bad for the country depends on what comes next." As the sun sets on Ramaphosa's presidency, uncertainty looms. Who will lead South Africa now? Will the ANC survive the internal implosion? And will this moment finally signal the dawn of true political accountability?